Microfinance. Years ago, most people would have raised their eyebrows upon hearing this word. But today, the concept of microfinance has spread far and wide. With 1.7 billion people in our world living in absolute poverty, the concept of microfinance has become even more important than it was 10 years ago. Short-run solutions do not help people stand on their own 2 feet and fend for themselves. All over the world, we see governments and charities donating money to people affected by poverty. But what they do need is a way of sustaining themselves. Poverty will only truly be alleviated when people can support themselves. This is where microfinance comes in. The origins of microfinance take root in the early 1980s, but experiments in Bangladesh and other countries took place even earlier, with Muhammad Yunus and his Grameen Bank leading the research and practice of microfinance. Yunus's work in microfinance landed him the Nobel Peace Prize in 2006. The Grameen Bank project, Grameen meaning rural or village in the native Bangla language, came into operation with a few objectives. These included eliminating the exploitation of the poor by moneylenders, creating opportunities for self-employment for the vast multitude of unemployed people in rural Bangladesh, and bringing the disadvantaged, mostly the women from the poorest households, within the fold of an organizational format. Grameen Bank as of January 2011 has 8.35 million borrowers, 97% of whom are women. With 2,565 branches, Grameen Bank provides services in 81,377 villages, covering more than 97% of total villages in Bangladesh. The process of microlending is relatively easy to understand. It is the process of extending small loans to individual borrowers who have traditionally lacked access to credit. How is this sustainable? Well, these microlenders help the poor start or expand businesses in places most banks ignore, like the outskirts of Dhaka, or the favelas of Rio and the slums of Mumbai. Another important building block of microfinance is solidarity lending, where small groups borrow collectively and group members encourage each other to repay the money. This collective responsibility ensures quick repayment of loans. Borrowers, often women, are organized in the solidarity lending groups and hence guarantee the loans. Although the loans are made without collateral, which increases the comfort level of the borrowers, the system keeps default rates low, since if one person defaults, his or her friends must pay for them. With the recent financial crisis, microfinance can be used in developed nations as well, like the United States and the European Union. Even in these areas, there are thousands of people who don't really have a good credit standing and need small loans to get them on their feet again. Microfinance is a great concept, but has unfortunately been tarnished by greedy and corrupt officials. The industry needs to get back on track, and once it does, it will without a doubt be one of the biggest tools that will eradicate poverty.